2 words. Las Vegas. We're going to Nevada, people. Yeah, we're going to Nevada. We're chasing that trophy. Yes, sir. The purple and gold. Los Angeles Lakers. Here we go. So let's recap the game between the Lakers and the Suns. It was a good one, I will say. This was one of those games where if you paid for your seat, or you felt good about attending this game, oh yes you did. This game was emotional. This game was exciting. And this game was one for the ages because it had a bunch of back and forths. So let's get into it. Now, for starters, I want to talk about how the game began, right? It began real back and forth style. Lakers scored 3, they scored 3. We do a layup, they do a layup. It was real back and forth. It was a close game until the Lakers started cooking. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We started cooking on defense. LeBron James had like 4 steals in the first half. Anthony Davis, 20 points in the first half. This is what I'm talking about. He was dominating the paint. The reason he was dominating the paint is because the Suns got into foul trouble early, right? That Nurkic cat, yeah, the big center they used to play in Portland, yeah, 2 fouls right out the gate. Yeah. But this time I guess Darvin Ham must have watched my old video, you know what I'm saying? He seen that when an opposing center gets 2 fouls, you pound it on them. You pound the paint on them. You run a pick and roll back and forth on them. Yeah, and if the other player wants to double team, then LeBron James just got a free layup or a free little mid-range jumper. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm talking about. I like that. I like to see that. I enjoy watching that. Now, after it was a close game for a few minutes, we took off. Oh, yeah. We took off like a rocket ship. And the reason being is because we was dominating the offensive glass. For the first time this season, we was dominating, not being dominated, right? Not the opposing team offensive rebounds. We talk about our offensive rebounds. We ended the game with 20 offensive rebounds. That's what's up. But in the first half, oh yeah, we was getting them in, we was putting them back up. Now I will say that even though we was dominating the glass, the beautiful thing that really played a part in it is that we were scoring once we got the rebound, right? It's one thing to get the rebound, kick it back out, and it's another brick. It's like, okay, cool, like, you know, everybody, you know, jog down. But when you get the rebound and you put it back up, yeah, that's how Anthony Davis was killing them. He was getting the rebounds, he had like, I don't know, he might have had like six offensive rebounds. I'm gonna check the stats later, but I know he was killing them on the boy. He's putting it right back up. Good AD. In addition to these offensive rebounds, we also was killing them on team defense, right? That pressure. We was getting tip balls from passes, right? Yeah, you can't go to the right wing and try to pass it back to the left wing. We wasn't playing that. We wasn't having that. That's how LeBron James had a bunch of his steals, right? He ended the game with 5 steals because of that, right? And then in addition, when you look at the pressure, right? The turnovers, because this is how you know you playing good D when the opposing team, they ended the half with, I want to say, 10 turnovers. Pardon yourself. They ended the first quarter with 10 turnovers because it was 9, and then there was another steal. Yeah, they ended the first quarter with 10 turnovers. That means we playing good D. Now, I will say, although we got them to turn over the ball, the thing that we didn't do, that I didn't like, is we didn't score as many points as we should have. I think we had 10 turnovers and only like 8 points off of it. It was something low in the first quarter, and I was like, you gotta watch out for that, because realistically, if you're a team and you turn the ball over 10 times, that means you gave the other team, the opposition, 20 points, possibly 20 to 30 points, right? Because if they would have shot all threes, they could have made 10 threes. That would have been 30 points. So you could score anywhere from 20 to 30. We'll be realistic and say somewhere around 24, right? Rest in peace to the GOAT, 24. And we only scored about maybe like 8. Something light. It was something light, man. I forgot the stat. But anyways, the point that I'm making is good job on the turnovers, right? Creating them. But let's convert them too, because we could have really put this game away early. So the first half was really just, to sum it up, was just really team defense, offensive rebounds, steals, turnovers, right? You outside of Anthony Davis and his monster 20-point performance in the first half, we really don't. It was a team effort overall, right? LeBron was doing this thing. But overall, it was a team effort. You know, a few points here, couple buckets here, boom, 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 right? All right, cool. So then we head into the third quarter. So halftime, you know, we go in the locker room, we resting, and we come out. And when we come out, they go on a 14-zip run. It was it was 59-47. We was up a dozen. And then we let them score 7 baskets in a row. This is what I'll be talking about when it's like Darvin Ham. You got to recognize these trends. 6, 8, 10. Come on, man. We got to call a play. We need like 2 or 3 plays that we know when we call this play, we get in a bucket to stop their run. And we didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? The king, yeah, LeBron James had to take it upon himself to stop the run. But once again, this is a back-to-back situation for Austin Reeves. In the third quarter, Austin Reeves put on his magic. His Steph Curry magic in the third quarter. Yeah, Steph don't got that no more. Austin Reeves got it. Yeah, this season Austin Reeves got that third quarter magic. Look at it. Look at the game. Go recap it. If it wasn't for Austin Reeves, once again, we might have lost. Because AR, not only did he score points, it was in a fashion that he did it, right? It was in real Laker fashion, right? He got the crowd riled up. He got the team riled up. Now, mind you, we was already riled up in the first half. But when we went to halftime, for some reason, we calmed down. Austin Reeves revved us back up, and it became another game, right? We would go on maybe a 5-point, take a 5-point lead. Then, you know, the Suns would come back because KD was hot. I'm not even going to hold you. KD was hot. Booker was having trouble. The referees, I mean, I didn't expect this, but the referees was allowing Booker to get roughed up. Like, Booker was getting roughed up. I'm not going to lie to you. We're going to talk about the referees because the referees definitely impacted this game. Whether it be by them calling the 2 fouls on Nurkic, even though, you know, early on he deserved those fouls, and really he almost got a third one. But we don't even got to talk about that. So, in my opinion, the referees really did play a major role because when you look at a player like Devin Booker, he's usually the aggressor. He's usually pushing the chicken wing, pushing people off. And he did have a play where he shoved like Vanderbilt, like shoved him, literally shoved him, and he went flying and then he hit a jumper. Or maybe it was somebody else who did it. But either way, we wasn't feeling that, right? We need the ref to call that chicken wing. And there was a couple other plays that the ref could have called fouls on in the paint. Anthony Davis was getting tore up in the second half. They wasn't calling it. LeBron James coming to the hoop, doing what he do, getting contact. They wasn't calling it. But they did call a lot of fouls for us, so I'm not complaining. And ultimately, you know me, I'm a logical individual. This is why you call me the logical Laker. When I scienced it up, we won that game because the refs messed up at the end. You know what I'm saying? We should have won anyway because they messed up twice. So what happened was, down the stretch, 15 seconds to go, right? Kevin Durant had just scored a bucket to put them within 2. We get the ball inbounded to Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves is dribbling, right? Now, in the midst of him dribbling, he stops because he knows that Booker's momentum is going to give him a little bump. So with the little bump that Booker gave him right in front of the referee, you know, on the right side of the court, he should have got that call. He didn't get the call. In the midst of him not getting the call, he ended up fumbling the ball. KD comes running in, slaps the ball away from Austin Reeves. However, the referee on the other side must have seen that Austin Reeves no longer had possession of the ball, and LeBron James was in his face calling timeout, and they gave us the timeout, right? Now, I'm a Lakers fan, so if this was the other way around, I would feel some type of way. But it's not the other way around, right? It's in our favor, so I'm not here to complain about that. However, if you are a Phoenix Suns fan and you feel some type of way, I understand. However, I don't have any compassion to you because I'm a Lakers fan and we're going to Vegas, baby. You feel me? We're going to Vegas. But I told y'all, man, the referees will play a major role, because that call was real controversy. I'm not even going to lie to you. Like, it was real controversy. But there were some other calls that was, should have been made too, that wasn't right and exact. But at the end of the day, we walked away with the W, so I'm not mad. Austin Reeves should have got called for that bump from Booker, right? That foul, he should have been at the line shooting too. They didn't call it. They gave us the timeout. All right, it is what it is. But I know there was a couple plays earlier in the game where Nurkic, right? He was D'ing up LeBron, hands up. LeBron comes in, with the shoulders. He coming in, hits some chin, straight chin music. I'm talking chin music. I hit him with the chin music. They didn't call it. So Nurkic felt some type of way. Then he comes down, right? A play later or 2 plays later, and he gets the ball. He's trying to post Anthony Davis up. Now, if you from New York, I'm going to put a pause in here because you from New York, right? So what happened is Anthony Davis grabbed him from the back, right? He grabbed him from the back like he wanted to dance. Then he proceeded to put that D on him, pause, right? And he went up to block the shot. And from what I see, Anthony Davis hit him. He fouled him. They didn't call a foul. So Anthony Davis secures the rebound, and Nurkic is mad that he didn't get called for the foul, so he went to swipe for the ball, ended up slapping AD in the face. Nurkic felt some type of way. I understand, but the refs gonna ref, man. They get paid by somebody other than me, so they ain't got to answer to me. They ain't got to answer to you neither, right? It's Laker Nation. We won. We going to Vegas. We go on, and we probably going to bring home that chip. But let me get back to some more details of the game, right? So let's talk about that overall team defense, right? So LeBron James, let's go stats. LeBron James, 5 steals, right? We like that. We like 5 steals from LeBron. 2 blocks from AD. We like that, right? Monster game from AD. 25, 15, and 2. We like that, right? LeBron, 31, 8, and 11. Oh, we love that. But Austin Reeves with them 20 points. Did he have any? He had 20 and 6 boards. He was getting boards too, man. You know what I'm saying? So I like what I seen overall from the Lakers. Team effort, I like it. In terms of turnovers, we forced 20. We forced 20 turnovers. That's great team defense. Great team defense. Not only did we force 20 turnovers, we got 21 offensive rebounds, right? Anthony Davis got 9 of those. You feel me? That's what we need. If we play like that, ain't nobody beating us. Like I said, Rui just heating up. He only had 7 points. He's going to get the ball cooking. You know what I'm saying? Prince had 5 points. Russell only had 8. But we're going to get the ball cooking. We're going to get everybody going on all cylinders. Laker Nation, purple, gold flying. And we just got to get Darvin Ham, because Darvin Ham still ain't called no plays down the stretch that was formidable. You know what I'm saying? And we did go on that 14-zip, run. We don't like that. We don't want other teams to go on 14-zip runs against us. I mentioned before, 6, 8, 10 trend. Darvin Ham needs to recognize this, and he needs to have like 1 or 2 plays that we could go to, man. I spoke about this already. So, I'm going to wrap it up here, man, because we're going to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? I got my plane ticket. You got your ticket? I got mine. So, hopefully I see you in Vegas. But, when Kevin Durant scores 31, Devin Booker scores 21, and we still walk away with the W, hey, we don't care about the controversy. You know what I'm saying? Everything about the Laker Nation is controversial. You know what I'm saying? It's LA, man. It's the city of Los Angeles. You feel me? So we not worried about that. But overall, good performance. I knew Cam Reddish energy, Prince. I knew it. Prince with 3 steals. I knew it. LeBron's playing D. Anthony Davis is blocking. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, watch out for us.